Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Bella. Today is gonna be more of a serious video, so if you're a kid, if you are triggered by things that are more serious like assault, abuse, and other things like that, viewer discretion is advised because I'm going to be talking about some pretty heavy topics today. So, as you probably know, the Epstein files have been released. I don't want to say the actual name because I don't want this to be suppressed more than it already probably will. And while I was doing research about these files, I have saw some pretty disturbing things. And it just proves the point that the quote-unquote conspiracy theorists have been trying to tell y'all this whole time. Hollywood is demonic. They do blood baby sacrifices to these false gods named Baal or Baal, however you say it, and all these other things. And this was literally in the Bible, and people are like, oh, like, the Bible is fake. Then if the Bible is fake, then why are they sacrificing little children to these quote-unquote fake gods? And these gods, lowercase g gods, they're not Yahweh, they're not Jesus, they're demons. These people, these demonic celebrities, they do this for fame, they do this for power, they want to try and use this to gain success, and also because they're extremely demon-possessed and evil people, they would grape the woman. I'm not going to say that word, R-word, the woman. The baby would be carried to full term. They would let the woman have the baby for a few minutes. Then they would snatch the baby, dismember it, kill it, and they would rip out the intestines and they would eat the feces from the baby. That made me sick. That infuriated me. And also about the president, I used to support him. I really did. I did. Until I saw those files. His name was mentioned over 1,000 times, and I don't hate him. I cannot defend him anymore. He's way better than Kamala, but what I will say is that those files were extremely graphic in some of the things. And by the way, these things, they're on audio recordings too, like about his daughter, about what he would do to his daughter if he wasn't her dad, and you could find all this stuff. And what I will say is that he's way better than Kamala. I do agree with some things Trump does, but these files, man. And it's true though, y'all want to believe it about every other celebrity, but when it comes to Trump, y'all are like, oh, fake news, blah, 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 blah. Are you even surprised, man? Like, are you even surprised? This is the people that run this country. These are the elite people. We been knew that Hollywood was demonic. We knew that. The music industry is demonic. They just want power. They just want money. They want success. They want dominance over this world. And the Lord brought to my mind the Bible verse where it was like, what is it for a man to gain the whole world, but to forfeit their soul? And I'm actually going to read this out loud right now. It says, and what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Is anything worth more than your soul? If anyone is ashamed of me and my message in these adulterous and sinful days, the Son of Man will be ashamed of that person when he returns in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. And that is Mark 8:36 to 38. What is it if we get all the money, all the popularity, all of the fame in the world, if we just go to hell? And I'm going to tell you this right now. Hollywood makes hell seem so fun. I'm just going to be partying and dancing with all the evil demons. Like, they mock it in songs. And also, let's bring the fact that in these Epstein files, they mocked Jesus Christ. There's so much pictures and things that they would do just to blatantly mock Jesus. Y'all, if Jesus is not the one and only true living God, then why Why do they always mock him? I don't see them mocking Allah. Um, they worship these demonic things. It's like a secret society. I mean, that island, if you know, you know. Um, it's like a very demonic cult. There's no escape from it. Small little island enclosure. Like, they had constant security cameras. I remember this one dude I saw. He tried to go to it, and ever since he came home, black SUVs, black cars have been surrounding his house. So, like, this world, it's very demonized, it's very demonic. Hollywood is demonic, and what people have been doing in the dark, it's been coming to the light. That's what the Bible says will happen. Whatever is done in the darkness will eventually be brought into the light. So God is allowing this for a reason. He's allowing this to be exposed. And we all know what the enemy meant for evil, God will use for good. When the enemy overplays his hand, God is going to snap it right back. Because ever since Charlie died, people saw how evil the world was when they mocked his death. And a lot of people opened their Bible for the first time and got to know Jesus. And now that this happened, people are like, man, this world is so evil, so demonic. There has to be some good. Like, when you see that intensity of evil, you kind of wonder to yourself, like, is there any good? Because you could search the world and you just realize, like, nothing is, like, inherently good. Like, these songs, these things, it may sound good to our ears, but when we look at what these people are doing behind the closed doors, like, it's not good at all. So it makes them come to Jesus. It makes them come to Jesus because they see, hey, like, why would they mock Jesus so much in these files? Like, why would they mock him so much if he's not real? Those files, they literally prove that Jesus is who he says he is. He is God. The demons hate him so much. Like, the devil is so obsessed with Jesus. He's so obsessed with him. He just hates him because he knows that he can never beat him. So the demons, they mock him. They make people do horrific things. But yeah, that's honestly what I would have to say about all this craziness going on in the world. And, like, I know, like, I might look like I'm too young to be oh my gosh, I cannot speaking about this, but as someone with a large platform, I feel like it's necessary to speak about these things because y'all might not be aware, and this might be the first time hearing about these things, but honestly, I don't recommend doing too much digging into this stuff because it's really dark and heavy and it will probably infuriate you and make you mad. But if you really want to look into it, you can. But honestly, you don't need to dig too deep to realize how demonic this world really is. I mean, it's right in front of your faces. Like, people have been knowing, like, the Illuminati signs, the demonic things, and people knew about this. Your crazy conspiracy theory friends try to tell you, but, you know, you call them crazy. Now it's right in front of your eyes. Like, how can you deny this now? And people out here will still be like, oh, like, this is probably fake. This is probably AI. Man, that is scary. That's what the devil wants you to think. That's a part of the mass deception coming. Everything is just AI now. Like, you know, if something's bad, they're just gonna blame it on AI because, you know, it's too intelligent and too smart. Like, these files have been, like, there for, like, almost 8 years. Like, they've been hiding this stuff away, and they're finally here. They are finally here. But that's all I have to say about this video. I'm just trying to keep this short, and guys, the algorithm is probably gonna suppress this